Have you ever wondered how a simple photograph can make a piece of clothing or an accessory seem so desirable? Welcome to the world of fashion photography, where the ordinary becomes extraordinary and every picture tells a story. At its core, fashion photography is a genre of photography devoted to showcasing clothing and other fashion items. But it's so much more than that. It's not just about capturing a piece of clothing or an accessory. It's about creating an atmosphere, setting a mood, and crafting a narrative that draws the viewer in and makes them want to be a part of the story. Imagine a photograph of a simple, elegant black dress. The dress itself is beautiful, but in the hands of a fashion photographer it becomes a symbol. It's not just a dress anymore, it's a night out on the town, a romantic dinner, a dance under the stars. The photograph tells a story, and it's that story that makes you want the dress, not the dress itself. Fashion photography is a game of illusion, a dance between reality and fantasy. The photographer uses lighting, angles, and sometimes even special effects to create a world that's both familiar and otherworldly. They work closely with stylists, makeup artists, and models to bring their vision to life. It's a collaborative process, a symphony of creativity where every detail matters. But it's not just about creating beautiful images. Fashion photography is also about understanding fashion. It's about knowing what's in style, what's on trend, and what will catch the viewer's eye. It's about understanding the language of fashion and using it to communicate a message. Whether it's a bold statement or a subtle whisper, fashion photography speaks to us in a language we all understand. So the next time you find yourself drawn to a photograph of a beautiful dress or a striking accessory, take a moment to appreciate the artistry that went into creating that image. Because fashion photography isn't just about selling clothes, it's about telling stories, setting moods, and inspiring desire. And that, my friends, is an art form in and of itself. Fashion photography is an art form that requires a keen eye, creativity, and a deep understanding of fashion. Like fashion itself, fashion photography has evolved over the years, reflecting societal changes and trends. In the early 20th century, fashion photography was a very niche field, primarily used to showcase clothing and accessories in high-end magazines. It was all about the glamour, the luxury, and the aspirational lifestyle that came with it. The images were meticulously staged, with models often posed in opulent settings, donning the latest haute couture. But as the decades rolled on, fashion photography began to evolve. The static posed images of the early years gave way to more dynamic shots. Models were photographed in motion, bringing a sense of life and energy to the images. The settings became less contrived, often moving out of the studio and into the real world. This was a reflection of the societal changes of the time, as fashion became more accessible and less about the elite. Fast forward to the digital age, and fashion photography underwent another major transformation. The advent of digital cameras and editing software opened up a whole new world of possibilities. Photographers could now experiment with lighting, color, and composition in ways that were simply not possible with film. But perhaps the most significant change in modern fashion photography is the shift towards narrative. Today's fashion photos tell stories. They reflect the attitudes, values, and struggles of the time. They challenge societal norms and push boundaries. They're not just about showcasing a garment or an accessory, but about conveying a message, a mood, or a concept. This shift towards narrative has been aided by the rise of social media, which has made fashion photography more accessible than ever. Today, anyone with a smartphone can take a fashion photo and share it with the world. This has led to a diversification of voices and perspectives in the field, further enriching the narrative element. The evolution of fashion photography is a testament to the ever-changing nature of fashion and society. It's a fascinating journey that reflects not just the changing trends in clothing, but also the shifting attitudes and values of our culture. And as we look to the future, one can only imagine what new forms and narratives fashion photography will take on next. The digital age has revolutionized fashion photography, opening up new possibilities and challenges. With the advent of digital cameras, the art of capturing beauty and style has been significantly transformed. Gone are the days of waiting for film to develop. Today, photographers can instantly review their shots, making adjustments on the fly and perfecting their vision in real time. This immediate feedback loop allows for greater creativity and innovation, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in fashion photography. But the impact of technology on fashion photography extends far beyond the camera itself. image editing software has become a vital tool in the photographer's arsenal. With programs like Photoshop and Lightroom, photographers can manipulate images in ways that were previously unimaginable. They can adjust lighting, remove blemishes, change colors, and even completely alter the composition of a photo. This means that the final image is often a collaborative effort between the photographer and the digital artist, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Perhaps the most profound impact of technology on fashion photography, however, is the rise of social media. Platforms like Instagram have democratized the industry, allowing anyone with a smartphone to share their fashion photography with the world. This has made the field more accessible, but also more competitive. Now, photographers must not only capture stunning images, but also cultivate a unique brand and engage with their audience on a personal level. The impact of technology is not without its challenges. The ease of digital manipulation has raised questions about authenticity and the representation of beauty. The competitive nature of social media can lead to burnout and creative stagnation. But despite these challenges, the digital age has undeniably opened up new opportunities for creativity and expression in fashion photography. In conclusion, technology has transformed fashion photography, making it more dynamic and exciting than ever before. It has expanded the tools and platforms available to photographers, allowing them to experiment, innovate, and reach a global audience. And while the challenges are real, they are also a testament to the evolving nature of the industry. So here's to the digital revolution, reshaping the world of fashion photography, one pixel at a time. Fashion photography is not just about selling clothes and accessories. It also plays a significant role in shaping our perceptions of beauty, style, and identity. In today's society, fashion photography is a vibrant and dynamic field that goes beyond mere images. It is a visual storyteller, narrating tales of beauty, style, and individuality. It presents a world where fashion becomes a language, a means of self-expression. Fashion photography influences our perceptions of beauty. It showcases a diverse range of models, each embodying unique aesthetics and styles. From the slender to the curvy, the young to the mature, fashion photography is slowly breaking down stereotypical notions of beauty. It is promoting acceptance and inclusivity, embracing women of all ages, all sizes, and all backgrounds. Moreover, fashion photography is a powerful tool for brands. It captures and promotes the latest trends, making them desirable and accessible to the masses. It is the magic wand that transforms ordinary clothing and accessories into objects of desire. It fuels the fashion industry, driving sales and promoting growth. But fashion photography is not just about commerce, it is also a reflection of our society, our values, and our norms. It mirrors the ongoing changes in our society, capturing the zeitgeist of the times. It presents a visual commentary on societal issues, from sustainability in fashion to gender equality. Fashion photography is also shaping our style and identity. It inspires us, helping us discover our personal style. It allows us to see the world through a fashionable lens, encouraging us to express ourselves through clothing and accessories. Indeed, fashion photography is more than just pretty pictures. It is a powerful medium that influences our choices, our perceptions, and our lives. It is a form of art, a form of communication, and a form of self-expression. Fashion photography is a powerful tool that shapes our perceptions and influences our choices in a myriad of ways. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: fashion photography will continue to evolve and innovate. The world of fashion is a kaleidoscope of constant change, and the photography that captures it must adapt and innovate to keep pace. Firstly, let's consider the technological advancements. Virtual and augmented reality are not just buzzwords, they're the future. Imagine a world where you can virtually walk down a runway, experiencing a fashion show from your living room. Or perhaps a magazine spread where the clothes leap off the page in three-dimensional splendor. These technologies are not far from becoming a reality, and they will undoubtedly revolutionize the way we perceive and interact with fashion. Diversity, always a vital ingredient in the fashion industry, is set to take center stage in fashion photography. We've begun to see a shift towards inclusivity, with models of all shapes, sizes, and backgrounds gracing the pages of our favorite magazines. This trend will continue to grow, with photographers seeking to capture the beauty and style of every individual, regardless of their age, race, or body type. Sustainability is another significant focus for the future. As the world becomes increasingly eco-conscious, so too will the fashion industry. Expect to see more eco-friendly shoots, with photographers using natural light and recycled materials and highlighting sustainable fashion brands. Finally, we cannot ignore the power of social media. It has already transformed the fashion industry, and its influence will only continue to grow. Instagram, Pinterest, and other platforms will continue to be essential tools for photographers to share their work and engage with audiences. So as we move forward, we can anticipate a future where fashion photography is more immersive, diverse, and sustainable. A future where technology and social media play pivotal roles in how fashion is presented and consumed. The future of fashion photography is bright and full of potential, promising to continue its role as a key player in the world of fashion and beyond.